No, that's wrong. Dixie Diamonds 112. Cooktown, Metz, Dixie 637. We will, Jean de Saint-Remy said to Joey in response to a statement concerning Balloony's whereabouts, ask the Australian authorities to check on this Brentsy copter. If your information concerning its configuration, and more importantly, if it is armed, is correct, Doctor, your cooperation will be noted. You said Moutonnet an hour ago, Joey. That's what the librarian told me over the phone, Joey said. Agent Cauchon, Saint-Remy asked, where should the detainees be taken? Back to their individual interrogation cells, to one cell, or perhaps to the penitentiary center at Metz Coulul, and placed within a holding cell with other criminals? Cauchon intoned. Given Rosier's lack of cooperation, it seems inevitable that we will be forced to hold him at Metz Coulul, but as we will likely have more questions for a pair of saboteurs, I suggest we hold him here for the short term. The question, of course, is one holding cell or two. Joey, Saint-Remy asked, we like to reward cooperative witnesses. What is your preference? Do you wish to be held together or separately? It, Joey said, raising her head high and looking Saint-Remy in the eyes, would comfort me to have Dr. Rosier share my interrogation cell. Rosier, Saint-Remy said with a smirk, as Mademoiselle Habanère has cooperated, and she says your presence brings her comfort, I offer you the present of sharing an interrogation cell with your beautiful young protégé with whom you only have an appropriate professional relationship. Is that your wish? I would prefer to be held with my capable, brilliant mentee, Rosier replied with a smile. Well then, Saint-Remy said, we'll escort you back to Rosier's cell. Cauchon, I'll take Joey, you take that one, she said, pointing derisively towards Rosier with her thumb. Joey, come with me, she said, gathering Joey before being buzzed out the cell door. Doctor, Cauchon said, looking down on Rosier, allow me to escort you back to your cell, as he stood over Rosier and smiled down at him contemptuously. Contemptuously, adverb, in a scornful way that shows disdain. Rising from his seat, Rosier looked at Cauchon with his head turned toward the side, but said nothing. Cauchon, smiling, gestured towards the door. After exiting the cell with its observation cameras, he allowed Rosier to step in front of him, then thrust a foot between the doctor's legs, so he stumbled and would have fallen to the ground had Cauchon not grabbed him by the arm and prevented the fall he had caused. Oh, Cauchon said, please be careful, Doctor. There are many pitfalls for those uncooperative guests of the DGSE, as he thrust him to the middle of the corridor. Your cell awaits, Cauchon said with a grin, nodding to the right. You lead, I'll follow, he added, gesturing with his hand. Rosier took 2 cautious steps forward, and Cauchon stepped next to him, such that they walked side by side. Prior to bringing Joey here, I asked her if she needed either a rest room or some water. She asked for water, and I brought it to her. I'll ask you the same. Lavatory, water, nothing? A lavatory would provide relief, Rosier said flatly. Next door on your left, Cauchon said, knocking on the door as the 2 men stepped in front of it. Receiving no reply from within, he unlocked the door and motioned to Rosier, who entered in front of Cauchon, who followed him into the doorway and glanced within before adding, Take your time. I have a quick errand to run. I'll be back to let you out, he added, closing the door and locking Rosier inside before continuing to the cell where Saint-Remy would be waiting for him in the hall.